not great C-3PO impersonation. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another MezcoToyz action figure review on the Mortal Kombat X video game Scorpion. If you're trying to pick this up, it is available now at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I like how on the packaging of these things it says ages 17 and up, letting you know that it's for adult collectors. Anyway, not much on the side over here. You can see on the back you get the accessories listed right over there. There's a read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's the figure. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Scorpion out of the packaging. A very cool figure. I really like it a lot. I must admit I have not played Mortal Kombat X. I don't have the PS4 or the Xbox One, but I've watched a couple of videos of people playing the game online and it looks really cool. I do like the paint sculpt on this figure a lot. I like the flesh tone and everything. I do have a couple of gripes about the figure. I do like the articulation a little bit more so than the Sub-Zero figure. I think overall I like this figure actually a little bit more than Sub-Zero, but I like the character of Sub-Zero a little bit more. But anyway, let's take a closer look at the accessories and then we'll take a closer look at Scorpion. So Scorpion comes with two swords. You can get the two spears right over here with the chain, and then you get these two open hands, and then you get these two gripping hands right over here. These swords look very cool. I like them very much. I like the silver paint on them. They look really good, and I like how the handles look. And looking at this one over here, it looks pretty good as well. So I think they're pretty consistent with each other. I like that. Pretty pointy, not super sharp. And looking at one of the spearheads right over here, that looks really good. I like that design and everything. The chain looks pretty nice. This other one's the same thing. I wish we had gotten another one that was actually straightened out all the way. That would have been cool, but these are still cool. And the hands look pretty good as well. So you get the little strap right over there. And here's one of the gripping hands. And they hold the weapons very nicely, so you can get the sword right in here. So that turns out pretty well. And then what you're supposed to do is use this little loop right over here. Put it right through this side of this loop right there, and then you plug it right into the wrist, and then you get your get over here. Now, even though I have some problems with this head sculpt, I actually really do like it. I think the mask looks really cool. I really like the gold paint on it. The sculpted detail looks really well done. I like the color yellow that they used over here. The hood looks really good. I like that textured detail. That looks really nice, especially with these seams right over here coming on each side of the hood. And I really like how the eyes came out. The eyebrows look really good. But the problems I had with this is just initially, the mask was able to come off very easily for me. Right now, I have it fixed, so it's not falling off. What I did was I had a hairdryer applied to this, so I got some heat, and then I used some cold water and then squished the sides of the bottom of the hood closer together. And then now it stays a little bit better and it holds the mask much better than it did before. But the other issue I had is that from footage I had looked up online, I didn't see anything where he didn't have a beard. So the Scorpion I saw that was maskless, he had a beard, and he had a bandana and a ponytail. So I'm not sure if there's a different part that I didn't see, but I mean, the sculpt doesn't look bad, you know? But I just don't think it looks very accurate to what I had seen from the game when he's maskless. And as far as the rest of the figure goes, I think it just looks great. I like this metallic black we get right over here. The yellow looks great with some brown mixed in there. I think that's really cool how we get this pattern right over here. These little buckles are all painted right there, so I think that looks really good. Looking at the back, you can see there's some texture right here. I like that. Same thing with the front of it. It's kind of subtle though. It's very subtle actually. Then looking at the arms, I really like the flesh tones, just like on the Sub-Zero figure. The nice buckles painted and everything. The hands look really good. Then this piece right here is actually missing a skull, I think. Isn't he supposed to have like a little skull hanging here, I think? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. But anyway, get some nice gunmetal paint right over there. And then this part of his pants. Oh man, that is awesome. I love how there's this light shading kind of going over it. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah, that brown over the black looks awesome. Yeah, so very good looking figure. I really like it. He does have pegels at the bottom of his feet. And here's one last look at the back of the figure. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the articulation is pretty good, but there's some points that I wish would have been done a little bit differently. You can get the head to move up just a little bit, and you can move downward. I'm going to remove this mask because it already wants to come off. The head does get some nice pivot right there, so I really like that. And you can turn side to side, of course. You get shoulders that move outward that much. You can rotate them forward. He has an elbow bend that doesn't, yeah, that's about 90 degrees right there. And then it rotates at the elbow, wrist swivel, hinges up and down. You have no diaphragm joint, but you do have a waist joint that swivels side to side. You get a tiny bit of pivot over here and a tiny bit of ab crunching or waist crunching, all right? And then you get some hip joints that are really good that move outward that much. He can kick forward quite a bit, and moves back. You get swivel right over here. You get a single jointed knee that I wish they really had double jointed knees. I mean, especially for fighting characters, you know, yeah, double jointed knees would have been much appreciated. That's not even 90 degrees right there. And then the ankles don't really move down that much. They move up a little bit. They rotate side to side, and they do have ankle pivot. So Scorpion is standing just a little over 6 inches tall. Then here's Scorpion next to the Mezco Sub-Zero, and then we have the Sub-Zero Ice Clone STCC variant. And I really like both of these figures a lot. I don't know. I can't tell which one out of these two I like the most, but they're both very good. Then here's Scorpion next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Get over here! Get over here! Can't get me, man. Spidey sense.
Fatality.
Now, to be totally honest with you, during the stop motion segment, I had to put the little piece of plastic on that was covering the face as soon as I got this out of packaging. So it is a bummer that the mask does fall off a bit easily, but that's my only real gripe with the figure. Anything else I may have nitpicked is just very, very minor. For the most part, a really, really good figure, and I highly recommend it. And I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please hit that like button. Click any of these boxes over here for more Shart in your eye. Check out my Patreon account. Your help is much appreciated. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And go to toynewseye.com for a photo gallery of images from this review. I'll catch you back again later. Peace.
That's crispy.
I actually like this more than the Sub-Zero. Damn it.